Labrynth finally makes an interesting showing here in the very early stages of the OCG, and we also have, Odonic? Let's dig on into this, shall we? Don't be like the 30% of you guys have not smashed the living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so we can get to 103,000. So we start off our journey today. We're going to take a look at some very early Labrynth stuff that came out of the OCG here with Absolute King Backjack to start things off here. You get a little bit of trap management with this, which is kind of cute. We have the triple Ash, and then of course we have the triple Chandra. So quick fact and send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard, and then discard one to set a Labrynth spell or trap card directly from your hand or deck. Alright, that's what we really care about here. And if a monster leaves the field by your normal trap effect while this is in your graveyard, you get to recur back, but I mean, hey, this is good recurability. We have two of Labrynth Mommy. Your opponent can activate monster effects in response to the activation of your normal trap cards. You can only use each of the following once per turn. So, you can target one normal trap card in your graveyard, set it to your field, but cannot be activated unless you control a fiend monster. And if a monster leaves the field by your normal trap card effect, except during damage tap, you destroy one card your opponent controls or one random card in their hand. Value. This card is amazing. Then we have Ariana here. On normal or special, you can add a Labrynth card from your deck to your hand. And if a monster leaves the field by your normal trap effect, you can draw one and then special summon a fiend or set a spell and trap card from your hand. This card is nuts. And then the Stove here. Quick effect, send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard and discard one. Set a Labrynth spell trap card directly from your deck, and then you get the ability to recur this back to the field via special summon. On the bare minimum of an engine, this is really good. We also have Triple Maxi, the two Labrynth, and then we have one Desires, the triple Extra, and then we have two Glitch here. Basically, just view this as literally Icarus attack, effectively. We have two triple Compulse, the triple Punishment, the two Torrential, the one Trap Trick, and then the triple Welcome to the Labrynth. So this thing lets you special summon the Labrynth monster from your deck. You get special summoned, locked. Yeah, you can't special summon monster from the deck or extra deck until the end of the next turn after score results, except for fiends. And if a monster leaves the field by your normal trap effect while this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you can set this card back to your field. Alright, in combination with the field spell, you get extra durability in terms of popping with this. Alright, we also have one Underworld Goddess, one Anima, one Lingaribo, one Unicorn, one Phoenix, one Serbi with one 5-head, and then we have one Wind Pegasus, one Omega, one 2 Exterior, one copy of the Skull Wagon, and triple Anantis. Side deck here we have triple Droll Knockbird, 2 Effect Veiler, 2 Anti-Spell, triple Dimensional Bear, triple Imperm, and 2 copies of Waking the Dragon. Wrapping up Labrynth. Next up here is Odonic. We're actually playing Lamia. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add a level 8 reptile monster from your deck to your hand. If this card is banished, you can target one reptile you control cannot be destroyed by card effects till the end of this turn, but I get to add a level 8 reptile? Interesting little interactions here. So we have one Alarit, one Alien Stealth Buster, oh god, one Aeron, triple copies of Ash Blossom, one Dragon Buster, one Evil Dragon Anana, one copy of Karuse, 2 Lamia, and then we have triple Maxi, triple Nayuya, triple copies of Nunu, one copy of Ognibus, 2 copies of Kotal, then we have 2 Lamia, 2 Nayami, and one Vasky. We have one Venomanaga, one copy of Venom. Then we have one Zoha, 2 Called by the Grave, one Crossout, one Serpent Strike, triple Water Lily, triple copies of Ramifications. We have one Reptile Recoil, triple Snake Rain, 2 Imperm, and triple Rise of the Snake Deity. We also have one Union Carrier, one Enchinda, one Reproticus, one Zroll, one M-Frame, one Axis Machine, one Baguski, 2 King, one Meluze, one Hydra, one Ultimishki, one Magma, one Savage, and one Baron. Then we have, triple Droll, 2 Gamma Seal, triple Dark Ruler, one Feather Duster, one Raigeki, 2 Twin Twisters, and triple copies of Evenly Matched here. Wrapping up, yeah, Odonic. This is a very nice homage back to the little interactions with, like, Phenomenon from back in the day. Next up here is Symphonic Zefra. I really love the fact that you can do some really stupid things with some of the cooler stuff here, considering the fact that we got, 8 and a 0 scale effectively here, and these don't, like, punish you for being odd scales, which is actually really nice. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, one Destrudo, one Jet Synchron, one Mermare, 2 copies of Olion, 1 Zefra, 1 Darkworm, 1 Gate Zero, triple copies of DJs, triple copies of the Symphonic Warrior Guitar, 1 Guitarius, 1 Mics, and then we have 1 Piano, 1 Synthesis, triple Zefrath, 2 copies of the Secret of the Yangzing, and 2 Treasure of the Yangzing. Then we have 2 Called by the Grave, triple Dragon Shrine, 1 Foolish Barrel, 2 copies of Oracle Zefra, 1 Talents, 2 Providence, with 1 9 Pillars, and 1 Zefra Divine Strike here. And then down here in the extra deck, we have 1 copy of Auroradon, 1 copy of Electromite, 1 Hulk, 1 Barricade Borg Blocker, 1 Apo, 1 Gear Giganix, 1 Yazi, 1 copy of the Symphonic Warrior Rocks. God, the fact you can actually make this level 8 Synchro in this deck is so stupid. If this card in the Monster Zone is destroyed by battle card effect and placed it into the Pendulum Zone, you can only use each of the following effects once per turn. So if this card is normal special summon, you can add 1 face-up Pendulum Monster from your extra deck to your hand. And then if you have the Amplifier, which we don't play, you can destroy 1 card in the field. And then during the standby phase, you can add 1 face-up Pendulum Monster from your extra deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Symphonic Warrior Rocks once per turn. Now, opponent's monster declares an attack, you can destroy both that monster and this card. That's actually a really good pendulum effect. We also have 1 Shooting Riser, 1 Metaphys Horus, 1 Herald, 1 Tudang Long, 1 Borrowed Savage, 1 Boxia, and 1 Baron de Fluer. Then we have 1 Archfiend Centric, 2 Droll, triple Max C, 2 Dark Roller, 1 Feather Duster, 1 Lightning Storm, 1 Raigeki, 2 Twin Twister, 1 Red Reboot, and 1 Emptiness here, wrapping up, well, a nice little adventure for Zefra. Next up here is branded shenanigans from a team tournament, and I'm actually very happy to see that, post-ban list ramifications here where we've been forced to reduce the number of interactions with this. They're still trying this. So we have 1 Ablydium, triple Luber, triple Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 1 Comedy, 2 Tragedy, 2 copies of Effect Veiler, 2 copies of Fallen of Albaz, 2 copies of Ghost Bell, triple copies of Maxi, 1 Griffin, with 1 Water Enchantress, triple Branded Fusion, 2 copies of Branded in Red, and then we have 2 Branded Opening, 2 Called by the Grave, 1 Crossout Designator, 1 Draco Back, 1 Faithful Adventure, 1 Foolish Braille, 2 Prosperity, 1 Right, 1 Branded Exile, triple Imperm, and 1 Vanity's Emptiness. Down here in the extract, we have 1 Striker Dragon with 1 Anima, 1 D-Hark, 1 Dragostopelia, then we have 2 Mirror Jade, 2 Masquerade, 2 Lubellion, 1 Guardian Chimera, 1 copy of Queritus, 2 copies of the Albion, and 1 Abyssal Dragon, Alba Renatus here. Then side deck here we have 1 DD Crow, 2 Droll Knockbird, 1 Godarla, 1 Ghost Bell. We also have triple Nibiru, 1 Token Collector, 1 Harpies Feather Duster, 2 Super Poly, and triple copies of Dimensional Barrier here. Wrapping up this, I'm pretty standardized change in the meta here, honestly. The shift in 1 Guardian Chimera basically makes sense. This deck has just been losing a lot of power very consistently, so I'm very happy to see, generalized shifts in power for this. And the last list we have here is Thurion's Punk. Okay, so we're kind of pulling the best. Oh no, your Punk can activate 1 spell and trap card per turn. Okay, so we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 2 copies of Effect Veiler, 1 Ghost Ogre, triple copies of Maxi, 1 Punk Dianote, 2 Foxy Tomb, 1 Ogre Dance, triple Ziamin, 1 Bullseye, 1 Duke Jewel. We have 2 Regulus, 1 Leaper Fawn, triple Borea. We have 2 Called by the Grave, 2 Emergency Teleport, 2 triple Argeo System, 2 Prosperity with 1 Thurion's Charge, triple Thurion's Ring, 2 Imperm, and then we have 1 Thurion's Cross, and 1 Emptiness. Down here in the next deck, we have 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Hulk, 1 Axis Machine, 1 The Zombie Vampire, 1 Galaxy, 1 Pain Gainer, 1 Big 7 Sins, 1 38, 1 Malai, 1 Arsenal, 1 Dingrisu, 1 Psychic Ant Punisher with 1 Formula, 1 Chaos Ruler, and 1 Baron de Fluer. Side deck here we have 1 Alpha, triple copies of Droll, 1 Naturia Rose Whip, 1 Nibiru, 2 Droplets, 1 Feather Duster, triple Twin Twisters, and triple copies of There Can Only Be One. Wrapping up, well, a very interesting take on OCG Thursday. This is a cute little interaction. That's all I'm going to say about that. Some interesting things, I guess. So guys, please, so kind of what you guys think. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button. So you guys almost have more awesome content, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later on today. Some more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I'll see you guys later on, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.